Uncle Ed.
Welcome to Football Miami TV. This is Uncle Ed, your friend, of course, and I'm here with the master of disaster, Ricardo.
Welcome, futboleros. Always screwed up somewhere along the line. But,
Yeah, guys, we're sorry that Pieter Brown is not available. Of course, where did he go, Ricky?
he's Disney, I guess.
Again.
His favorite place in the whole world.
He loves good to go hug Mickey Mouse. I think he's on his way back. Hopefully he doesn't run into the storm. But we've got Ricky Ricardo here with his sexy English.
Yes, I'll do my best. My English is not perfect, but, I got the Latin accent.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We got
For the ladies.
for the ladies.
Yeah.
I hope my wife is not listening to this.
Yeah. That's true. Anyway, but guys, we have a great show today. We're going to be talking about MLS is back. We're going to be talking with Roberto Sacca in a couple minutes. But first, Ricky Ricardo, we have to talk about our sponsors.
Yes, sir.
Guys, don't forget to go to Caneswear. They've got everything that you want. If it's with the Canes, if it's with Inter Miami, you guys have to go check it out. They're located at 2511 South University Drive in Davie, Florida. You guys could also go to the website and buy anything that you guys want from the website. Everything is in a discount right now, so you don't need any codes or anything. They want you guys to buy stuff, so everything's at reduced price. Don't forget to go to Caneswear. So, Ricky.
All right, Uncle Ed. We have another sponsor.
And yes, we do, Ricky. And we're going to talk about Vargas Law Group. If you guys have any questions about immigration, or if maybe somebody in the family wants to ask him something about immigration, tell them that you're talking that you saw this ad in FMTV, and he will give you a free consultation, guys. So be sure to check that out. You can give him a call at 786-474-1278, and you'll talk directly to Federico Vargas. So don't miss out on that one too. It's a great opportunity for anybody that you think wants to, come here as an investor or has questions about their situation. Give a call to Federico Vargas, guys. Go ahead and do it.
All right, Uncle Ed. And let me go back to this. And here we are. All right, Uncle Ed. So let me now say hello to all the futboleros that we have in the chat.
Who do we have today, Ricky? I saw earlier that there were a lot of people connected. We got on earlier. I think it was half an hour ago, and people were already in the chat room.
It was actually an hour ago. It was Judge Dredd. He was the first one to be here. So, saludos, Judge Dredd. We got Ethan Sight. Sorry if I mispronounce your last name, guys. Yeah. It's like Peter in Spanish. I'm like that in English. I got Alvaro D'Amico, is a good friend of mine. Alvaro, saludos.
Saludos, Alvaro.
We got Spanish Bull. Already said congratulations, brother. You guys are playing really cool from Orlando.
Will they make the final? We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Alex Z is here.
You got the hat, Alex? Let me know.
Alex, you got the hat finally, right? After like 2 weeks and after pulling Ed's ear many times. But I hope you got it, brother.
Yeah.
No, you got it because Ed told me that you got it already.
Yeah, he got it.
All right, who else we got? Andres Hoyos is here.
Andres, how you doing?
We got Daniel Rodriguez, Andres Paredes, Chris Arjun. Hello, Chris. Let me see. Muppet Thief. B King is here. Who else? Oh, man, this chat room is active today. Let me see. It moves every time I'm like looking at a different name. Let me see who else is here.
Daniel Rodriguez, I saw.
Yeah, Daniel. And we got RJ Giordano. Let's go, he says. All right, guys. Ed, so now, who's our guest?
Ricky Ricardo, we have with us our good friend Roberto Sacca, CEO of Miami United with us.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
Guys? Thank you for having me on your show. I had, I love you guys. I know you forever, and
I know we have.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a little bit too, Roberto. But
Sure, sure.
Roberto, let me try to say hello in Italian. Welcome you to the show in Italian. And you let me know if I did a good job or not.
Va bene, dai.
Ok. Roberto, benvenuti al nostro programma di calcio.
Benissimo, bravissimo.
yes,
Bravissimo.
Ricky. Muy bien, Ricky. Muy bien. Ricky speaks a lot of languages. He speaks a little bit of Portuguese too.
Yeah, I'm trying, I like Italian. I always wanted to go to Italy, but I always said to myself, I need to learn the language first before going to Italy. So I've been practicing a little, but, still a long way to go.
Well, Roberto, like you said, we've known each other for a very long time. And since you started your this voyage, which is Miami United, because I almost said the other team's name. Roberto, tell us how did you fall in love with calcio, with soccer?
Yeah, calcio. I fell in love with calcio like a long time ago when I was a little kid. Probably I was 5 or 6, and I remember the time. At that time, Maradona. I was in Italy. I was crazy, and so when I start to understand a little bit how the culture works, when I was 8, 9, at that time it was the best team in the earth. Sincerely, I never saw any other team. I think it was even better than Barcelona. The AC Milan, the AC Milan of the Dutch trio, Van Basten, Rijkaard, Gullit, that he wants everything in that period, and he was unbeatable with Rigo Sacchi, and then afterwards with Capello, and then afterwards with the Carlo Ancelotti. So how you cannot fall in love with the soccer and with that team, and it was like similar to the Barcelona right now. So I'm Real Madrid. So I know the reason why the kids now that loves Barcelona, Real Madrid, and especially on top of the other clubs, because they make historic teams, and so that's the reason, and that's the day I fell in love with the soccer, with the AC Milan.
Awesome.
Roberto, let's talk about your early, when you were young, a kid, talking about soccer. Who was your idol, and who was which team did you follow?
Well, I follow all of the teams. My idol, it was like a lot of idol at that at that time, and talking about in the 80s, the 80s, early 90s. It was Van Basten, Roberto Baggio, and then Del Piero. It was a lot of those kids, those guys, they put me, they made me fall in love with the game, and they were absolutely idol. And Ronaldo El Gordo. Gordo.
Now he's Gordo.
man, Ronaldo, he was fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Roberto, tell us about your American dream. You were born and you were raised in Italy. Tell us what made you come to. Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped ahead. Sorry, Ricky.
No,
that was it. That was Ricky's question.
That's all right.
That's a good question.
You can continue with that one. I'll do it.
Tell us what made you come over here to the United States. How did the American dream start?
Well, the dream starts basically. I had always this dream. Miami. I always saw Miami sometimes in the television, and it was attractive. Under my eyes, it was like a kind of a destination that I want to go. I didn't think I was going to live in Miami. Because I mean, I had a lot of things in Italy since I was playing soccer before. Then I started my own business, and then I used to live in London a little bit. For 2 years, I left. I live in Brazil also for another year. So I travel a little bit the world, and but in the States, it was a surprise because I came here on vacation 15 years ago for 15 days. I had to stay 15 days, and now it's 15 years that I'm here. And
Wow.
I didn't come for um, for
Business.
to leave. I came here on vacation, and then I love Miami, and I left whatever. I called my mom and say, "Hey, mom,
I'm not coming back.
I'm not coming back."
I discovered paradise. I'm staying here.
Exactly. Basically, born like that. I didn't have a plan, dream to come over here, and I have family here, especially in New York. I have like some cousins, so nothing. That's how the born.
So it was like, oops, I'm here,
I'm here.
and I'm staying.
Like me.
Yeah,
Same
exactly.
thing with me.
Exactly.
But Roberto, I know you played soccer when you were, a lot younger. You're still young, but
I can still play.
I know you can still play. But I mean, like
Believe me, I can still play.
professional player. Tell me, who did you play for and the position? And I got a picture that I want to show you, and you tell me
Yeah.
if it's you in the picture. All right, here we are.
Oh my God, man, with the long hair.
The guy with the long hair, right?
The
That's you.
goalkeeper here, right?
Yeah, I'm the keeper on the left. I don't know how you find this picture, but
What happened with the hairstyle, Roberto? Very different from now.
yeah, no, that was like probably 16 or 17. I was on. Well, I start when I was like 6 7 years old. I was a goalkeeper, and I stay on a goalie because I was. All the time, they were doing teams, and then the only position that were missing, it was because I was playing with the bigger guy, in Sicily. I'm Sicilian, so when they do teams, the only one place open, it was like a goalie. So I was playing a goalie all the time, and because it was the only position
Nobody
available
wants to be the goalkeeper. Yeah.
for a kid. And then I start there, and then I was pretty good. I remember I was coming home, all black. I had the white jersey, and we're playing, in the stones, on the beach, whatever, So then, I remember I signed the first time for the federation, Italian federation, with the Inter club, of my village. And it was pretty good. And all the presidents say, Sacca, because, in Italy it's with the accent. So,
Sacca,
yeah, Sacca, you're my desperation. And nothing. We won the title the first year when, the Pulcini. Then I did all the cantera, all the cantera, the 8, then the 9,
academy.
yes, that in Europe they call Pulcini, Esordienti, Allievi, Giovanissimi, sorry, Allievi, and then it's Primavera, and then it's first team.
Okay,
So
you went through the whole.
Yeah, I went through the whole system till was 16, 17. I was the top keeper in the entire Sicily, and I was always nominated, the best keeper. Sicily's pretty big, it's like 6 million people, so it's like kind of Uruguay. Let's say like that. It's kind of Uruguay. So and then I went to Parma. I play. I did the tryouts there. With because my team was affiliated with the Parma, so I went there. And then I remember when Buffon at that time, get the spot, get the first game. I was there. I was there. The first game that Buffon played, that game was against AC Milan. He played against AC Milan that game. It was Luca Bucci was the first keeper. He went, he had, probably didn't feel good that day, it's fever or something. So, and Buffon, get against the AC Milan. It was Roberto Baggio there in that game.
Of course, yeah.
Wow. Roberto Baggio was playing for AC Milan, and if you saw those images, he was 1998, I think. 1998, and he stopped all the balls to Weah to he did a lot of huge saves that game. It was like a 19, I think, Buffon 19 or 20, because he was in the first team, and that was in the Primavera things, let's say in the second team of Parma. Then then a lot of bad decision I did, a lot of bad calls, and I was no mature enough.
Yeah.
At that time, I'm mature afterwards.
Way later.
Yeah. Way later. So I was
everybody. Don't worry.
Because let me tell you something, Ed. I know very well now that I'm a grown man. I know very well a lot of kids that they lost their career in the middle of the street, but they have a huge talent. Yeah. And I know probably I know the reason. I know what they need. I know because I lost my career basically. I lost my own career. Because I was not mature at that time. I remember when I was at Parma, I was looking forward to go back in Italy to my friend, back in in Sicily to visit my friends. I was missing my mom. I was kind of used to my life, and I didn't. I feel uncomfortable over there, so I was not mature. I was not mature at that time, and a lot of then other things happened. My father couldn't follow me like it was before because of his own work and stuff. So I remaining by myself, and I go back to Sicily, and then I get lost, and I start to working. Then other things come.
Well, let's talk about working. Let's forward a few years to the future. You're here in Miami, and you're kind of, so those people that don't know, you're kind of a pioneer in Miami, because there was a time when there wasn't any soccer. There was like a little limbo, and then this team came out called Miami United.
From nowhere.
And I remember it happened. Peter, I think, was there with us, Julio Caballero. We went and we met with you, and you told us about this. Tell us how did this project, a dream for many people to have their own soccer team. Tell us how this happened. How did it occur?
This happened, I think I would like to be honest with you. This happened, I think by my, inside my mind, it was like something that, since I couldn't reach maybe the goal, the target that I had, probably was something inside of me that I said, hey, in certain way, I have to make it. So maybe, I didn't make it, by myself, like I'm playing in an actual field. I will do, I will create a team here that is nothing, because you remember, we were sitting, me, you, and Julio. It was zero. It was like the Sahara Desert.
It was. There was nothing.
And so we create a wave. Yes, for sure. That I'm one of the pioneer. I feel one of the pioneer. I feel I am one of the pioneer.
Because after that, more teams came, but it was like once you started it, all of a sudden all these teams started popping up.
yeah, a lot of teams start to popping up, and then after a couple of years they close down because they think Roberto did it, I can do it.
Right.
And but it's not easy. It's not like that. You know, it's a time that you have to invest on this project. Is money that you have to invest.
Of course.
It's a lot of money. We invest a lot of money in this project. We invest, a lot of time of ourselves. I mean, that is more than the money that I'm talking about.
Of course.
So I had a lot of business here.
Yeah.
So basically, that's how start. This dream that now Miami United is a reality. Is even if we play a league that a Mickey Mouse league, let's say like in the American way, right?
Yeah.
But we have a teams very well known, a very good brand that we built it from nowhere, from scratches, everything. So
Roberto, talking about creating a name, a brand for Miami United. You guys played a lot of teams with big names. And a lot of people here in Miami don't know that, but we know because we've been to the games. Tell us about the teams that you guys play. Last year, we went to Peñarol. We went to Motagua. So tell us about other games that you guys play.
Yeah, we play. We have the chance here in Miami to play a lot of big clubs. We play also, Boca Juniors. We play San Lorenzo, the champions of, it was, the champions of Libertadores. Yeah, that here with Del Patón Bausa. We played.
River.
We play River Plate. River Plate. I have said we were winning 1-0 against River Plate. Listen to this. We're winning 1-0 with the River Plate. You know what that means at the first half, winning 1-0 against River Plate. First team. I'm not talking about subs. Talking about the first team River Plate. It was a friendly match at the FIU. We kind of put this team together from nowhere because, it was January. I think it was 2 years ago in January. So we put this team together and we play against River. I say, coach, we have. I mean, we have to play this game. I mean, even if we lost 10-0, because you got a big risk over there. You're playing with Miami United against those big clubs, like we did against Peñarol, that it was like televised and everything. You get a big risk.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, because you are a semi-pro teams that you risk to lose 10-0.
But also at the same time, if you do a good game, you get a reputation. That your team
you get a reputation. Exactly. So that's how we did against Peñarol. But against Peñarol it was like much more risky because it was televised. It was like 10,000 people at the stadium, and so putting a team together but means that we know the work that we're doing is good. The selection that we are doing every year. We didn't get wrong in any players. We have a solid teams that can play, I think, any leagues.
Yeah.
Any league. I mean, Miami United last year, I don't know what is going to be the future. But last year, Miami United, with a good preparation, can play MLS.
Yeah.
Can play USL like blind eyes.
Yeah.
You saw those guys. Those guys are, Camacho play first division in Brazil. Chila, Ecuadorian like he played 15 years Libertadores. That guy. I mean, he's no It's not a guy
Estrada
like
also, the goalkeeper
Estrada,
Estrada.
the
Yeah.
keeper. Like this, we send a couple of players. For example, Montaño is in first division in Chile today.
Yeah, nice.
Play. I send this guy over there to Chile first division. So it's a lot of talents, a lot of talents.
I have a few pictures here with you with some talented players. How about this one?
Oh my God, you made me cry, man. Listen, look at that. Look at that. You made
Two
me
of the
cry,
best
man.
Brazilian player, huh?
Yeah, that's a game. That's a
And
huge
here you
game.
got Marcelo
Gallardo.
Gallardo.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
you see futboleros, for the futboleros that haven't followed Miami United, you got to go to the games. So you're missing out on this. It's really fun.
And we're gonna do a couple of other huge games. They were scheduled for this year. Unfortunately, for all this.
What happened?
Tell us a little bit about that, Roberto. What have you guys been up to? In these troubled times that we're going through. What's with the league? Are you guys going to get to play any games this year? What's the news?
Ed, the situation is is very bad. I mean, the first our adult side is basically stopped at the moment. With the doesn't play in any league. It doesn't play any any. We didn't have any trading because our stadium is closed. All the city is closed. Yeah. I saw some of the teams there doing scrimmages, in Boca Raton. I don't think it's something that we even think about it because you cannot put a team together and without training, and playing all, so you can get a big damage also to those guys. I mean, those guys that didn't train, so cannot have scrimmages also. So basically, we are stocked, and we have a good news coming up. I met the city last week, sorry, and so we'll probably gonna restart the training in September.
Okay,
September
excellent.
1st.
Those are good news.
If things are going in that direction. The direction that is kind of the curve is going down. Hopefully, I pray every day, because we live with the soccer. I mean, we live with the football, and so we are every day in a pitch, and we miss it. We.
Roberto, I've been keeping I always follow you guys on social media. I'm always trying to get news from you guys, and I saw that you guys are having tryouts for the young kids. Tell us about that.
Yes, we have a very good project with our academy. We signed very good new partners, and lately, IAP with Maiwa Walabi, which is the director of the new director of all the academy system. And let me tell you, it's gonna be a success. Miami United has a good reputation on and off the field. We did a very good job in the last 8 years. We didn't start the academy before because we were too much concentrated on our first team side, but now we are concentrated. I think the things you gotta do the things at the right time, and that's the right time for us. So we create this academy. We have already around 400 kids pre-registered. So we signed another academy about Sports Academy that is in Kendall. So we're gonna be in 3 locations. The one in Kendall at Killian Park, another one at Milan, which is gonna be the headquarters of the academy, and then we're gonna have another one in Miami, and probably one up on the north, like Ivy State Park.
Nice.
So basically, we're gonna start with this 3 academy. Giving the opportunity to all the kids to be part of Miami United. Since I believe that for the kids, the Miami United is the most important piece. Going back to what I said before, like that I lost my career because I didn't have anybody that
to tell you,
to
guide
tell me,
you.
to guide me. So Miami United is the best piece in the career of a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot go from today from your local club to AC Milan and play. You have to go step by step. So and there where Miami United will be positioned. Yeah, I mean, as a trampolino de lance, ¿me entiendes? As
the trampoline to the future of the kids.
Exactly, for the future of the kids, and we right now we are complete. We are a club that is complete. I mean, we got the first team, which is professional players or semi-pro, but a certain level. So only top quality players reach the first team. Then we have the second team, which play UPSL, which is another very good level league. It's 4th division, but it's a good level. I mean, there's a lot of talents in UPSL. So then which is our U23. Then we're gonna have our U20, which play the NSL, another new league coming up. This year. Just play one game with our U20. Then because this guy at that age, we kind of grow them up, and see the best guy from here, he goes up. The best guy from the UPSL, he goes up to the first team.
Yeah.
And at the first
like
team,
a stepping stone. They're starting to
exactly. So the first team basically is doesn't matter how old you are, but is how good you are. If you're 16, you play first team. If you're a top player and 16 years old, we put you on the first team. We give you the opportunity. So and we didn't make a mistake. I mean, if we bring to the first team, it's because you deserve to stay on the first team. It's not because we say, hey, we give the opportunity to this guy. No, you have to deserve it to be on the first team.
Of course.
So, Roberto, tell us where can people follow you? Where can they get information on the tryouts as well?
Well, we are all over the at Miami United Soccer, at Miami United FC, the Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. I mean,
Twitter,
Twitter,
TikTok.
Sorry,
TikTok.
No, not TikTok. No.
Hey, Uncle Ed, I wanted to mention, and Roberto, this week, last week, I think it was Tuesday, I purchased some jerseys from you guys because I saw that you guys have a special right now.
We got a special, 2 for 1, yeah.
Yeah, 2 for 1. So futboleros, take advantage of this.
There's really few left.
Yeah, so
really
go and buy your Miami United jersey. So probably next show you will see me with my jersey, Miami United. And that's the goal that we have, right, Uncle Ed, is to support soccer here in Miami. So let's support all the teams that we have here in Miami.
Let's support soccer in Miami.
Yes, futboleros. Hey, before, I have a few questions here from the futboleros. So let's give them a chance. We've been talking a lot, so they deserve a chance to participate also. Sorry, futboleros. Here we go. Roberto, this is for you.
Yes.
I'll put the comment. I don't know. I forgot to remove this one. Okay. Let me see if you can. All right. Let's see if you can see this comment. Ask Roberto if Totti is better looking than Pieter Brown, Ed, and Ricky. What do you think? Totti is better looking than us?
No, I don't think. I don't think so.
No?
I mean,
All right.
I mean.
Thank you, Roberto. You're welcome to come back anytime.
Yeah. Good answer. Good answer, Roberto.
Let's see who else we got. Let me see. Okay. A Spanish bull. He's from Orlando. He says, I just have to tell Roberto, Forza Roma. Oh, I don't know if that's
uh,
good, but I think it's bad
I
for
mean,
you, right?
I'm a Milan fan, but Roma. I like Roma also. This year it didn't go very well, Roma, as always.
Yeah.
But um,
All right. Here we got another question, but I think I already asked you that. It's from Chris. Who's Roberto's favorite player of all time?
uh, well, the favorite place we got favorite players for all time. The new generation for sure is Ronaldo, and Messi. My favorite
That's a good
player
one.
of
Yeah,
the old time. Van Basten,
it was good. Yeah.
Baggio,
Mhm.
and Maradona.
Of course, Maradona.
Excellent. There you go, Chris. That was your answer. Now we got Judge Dredd. Says, question for Roberto. How does he view football expanding so much and so fast in the US? Good or bad for quality?
It's very good that it's expanded, but he has to expand in the right way. I mean, has to expand in the right way means that is you have to do a little bit more selection on who's coming in and who's because you don't want a team we don't want a team that it come this year and after after a couple of years he's gone. I mean you don't want that, so that's why USL, all those leagues, they kind of get a lot of requirements from the clubs, because they have to make sure that team is stable, and that team it will be here next year, in the next 5 years, no, in the next 10 years, no just right now, and like people, here I saw teams popping up every day, like even guys that they were working with us, or some guy that you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah, they came off the street and they just made a team and then it was gone. Right?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that happened a lot. I remember seeing a lot of teams would start and then the next year they were gone. Or sometimes not even the next year. They played a couple of games and then it was over.
Yes, you remember, Miami Fusion, for example.
Yeah.
Miami Fusion has a good ownership at the moment, but afterwards, probably, the owner expect to make money on top of it. It's based. Listen, Ed, it's no money in the soccer. I want to tell you this. In the soccer, is no money involved. In the soccer, you have to invest, and then if you break even, you are a master. You are a master.
Mm-hmm.
You are a master. I do a statue on Lincoln Road.
Right.
I'll do a statue on Lincoln Road and put it over there. I pay with my
With your own money.
There you go. Sounds good, Ed.
That's good.
Hey, we got another. This is a message, I guess, personal message for Roberto. It's from Christian Farías. Says, hola Roberto, mi nombre es Cristian Farías. Estuve en el showcase en Chile y fue uno de preseleccionados. Volverán.
Grande, Cristian. Claro que vamos a volver. We are going to go back to Chile for sure. Chris, we have, unfortunately, we select. I was there in Chile. I had like a very good experience. It was like much better than Italy. The tryouts in Chile was like top. It was like 30 kids, but 30 kids like a high level. The coach was a little bit as I say, oh my God, man, here, what I have to do, because he's a lot of talents. Who we gonna pick it up? So we ended up picking up like around 3 guys in Chile, and and a lot of talents. Well, of course, we couldn't bring any at the moment because all this situation. We went on March 1st in Chile, so can you believe it? Yeah, right after the world changed completely. So but for sure we're gonna be there, Christian. We're gonna be there before the end of the year, I think. Since our partner from Chile also, so from Santiago, so we're gonna do another one, and we're gonna bring the best 2 or 3 kids over here in Miami.
All right. We got another message here from Walbert Arias. Dice, soy de Fort Myers y aquí no hay equipos de USL ni de 3. So, esa es una oportunidad para seguir los equipos de acá de Miami, ¿verdad, Uncle Roberto?
Yeah.
Sí, es verdad.
You got to follow the teams from here. So, if you don't have one in your town,
He was basically saying there was no team in Fort Myers for the.
Yeah, Fort Myers. Yeah.
We got even players from that side, from Fort Myers, Sarasota.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yes, we got players that do a lot of sacrifice, man. The guys that are doing sacrifice at the end, they will make it happen.
They'll get there.
All right, we got another question, Roberto. We got, will Miami United play Inter Miami ever? Well, that's a difficult question.
Well, this year, it was not difficult. This year we were going to play almost, for the U.S. Open Cup. Yes, because if we win against Naples United, you play straight the MLS team.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't know that one.
So probably next year will be a derby.
Yeah, nice. That will be great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So better watch out, Inter Miami.
Yeah, we got Spanish people asking, Roberto, do you believe AC Milan can buy Messi? You think they have the money or they want him?
Well, right now, Inter Milan is trying to.
That's Millet says, but
yeah, it's a big ownership group that they can get 2 Messi on board. So, but it's not gonna be easy, Messi, he born in Barcelona. He was born there, so it's very hard. It's very hard. I mean, under my point of view, Messi has to kind of go and from in another club. I want to see Messi in another club.
Me too.
Probably, in the Italian league, it could be a good fit for him. Since it's kind of similar to La Liga, and also he can do the rivalry against Ronaldo back again. So it could put the Serie A back where it was.
Yeah, put it back on the map where it used to be.
Exactly.
All right, I don't have any more questions from the futboleros, Uncle Ed.
Roberto, we want to thank you for spending this time with us. You were awesome as usual.
No, thank you so much, guys. I had a lot of fun all the time, and you guys are great. And stay tuned on for our coming up big games, because we're gonna do another couple of big games. I don't want to tell you the teams, but they're gonna be big games. And also I want to say thank you to everybody. Say hi to Julio. Also had that.
Will do.
And Roberto, thank you again, because he always opened the doors of Miami United to us. You gave us access to the players, to the games, and we always appreciate that, and that's why you will always have our support, because you've been very generous with us. So,
Miami United del equipo del pueblo, ¿sabes?
El equipo del pueblo. I like that.
El equipo del pueblo. Yeah, that's good. Gracias, Roberto.
Bueno, Roberto, thank you so much.
Abrazo.
Gracias,
Roberto.
Ciao.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Ciao.
Bye. Okay, there you go. We had Roberto.
Great talking to Roberto.
Great talking to him. He's, like I said, he was always very nice to us. He opened the doors to us. I felt like a real reporter, going to the games, because we had access to the field, you know,
the field and everything.
players. Yeah, we were like
everybody. We're like, yeah,
but
yeah, we've like you know, Rick, we've been talking to him for such a long time since, like I said, he was one of the pioneers over here in Miami when he started his team. There wasn't any teams around, and you know, so we wanted to go and support teams. We didn't have a team at the time. Now we got Inter Miami, but back then we didn't. So we went and supported his team, and he was always very nice to us. So it's always great to talk to Roberto Sacca. And guys, go check out Miami United. Their FC, I think, is the Twitter, and most of the website is United FC.
Yeah, Miami United FC. There's the social media. If you want to go to their website, MiamiUnitedSoccer.com. Don't forget to buy the jerseys. They're 2 for 1. It's $79 for 2 jerseys.
I gotta get me another one. I
got 2, Uncle Ed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You should have bought one for me, Ricky.
Well, I got 2.
Oh wow. Well, maybe you can give one away to one of the fans.
That's the plan, Uncle Ed. I'm just gonna keep one.
Oh, nice. All right.
We're gonna, you know, ruffle. This is.
Yeah, Miami.
Give away one. Yeah. So that will be cool for the futboleros, and don't forget to, you know, support your local teams. Support, you know, Miami United. They've been since 2012. It's our team in Miami. So if you didn't know about it, there you go. Support the local teams.
MLS. Let's talk about MLS, Ricky. The MLS is back tournament.
MLS is back. Uncle Ed, let me just.
Guys, if you got any questions here, go ahead and put it on the chat. We're going to be talking about, you know, the 4 teams that are left, Ricky. There's 4 teams in this tournament. We're sad because Inter Miami, we thought was going to do better.
Yeah.
They lost every game. We've, you know, we'll get to that. Well, we lost. Yeah, we have a record, Ricky.
I know we got a record. We are 5-0, right? 5-0.
Yeah.
5 losses. We didn't win anything.
Nothing.
We only won the lawsuit. That's it.
Oh yeah, you're right. The lawsuit. But what was the lawsuit about?
It was for Pizarro and the Mexican team. That
Monterrey wanted some money, and they didn't get it.
They didn't get it. So let me give you here some information, Uncle Ed. There you go. So we can see how is the bracket now, how, you know, the teams are the next round.
Yeah, and look, Ricky, at Orlando. I don't think anybody thought they were going to get this far. They've never made the playoffs, but this time they're doing really well. And you know, they're like the Cinderella story right now.
Like I tweeted the other day, you know, when they won against LAFC, and I said, you know, to our friend Kenneth Ortiz in Orlando, he said it right here in our show that he sees his team going all the way to the final, and until now he's right.
He's right. Yeah.
So, you know, we told him, you know, congratulations. He's right about that. So let's see if, you know, the win against Minnesota is this Thursday, August 8th.
Yeah.
So Orlando with Minnesota, and then Wednesday we have the game Philadelphia and Portland.
Yeah, yeah.
So which one do you think Ed will win, Philadelphia or Portland?
Well, you know, I wanted to talk about a little bit. You know, one of the teams that was kind of a favorite was since the starting phase was Philadelphia Union. They're a pretty strong team, and they continue to be one of the favorites. I don't think out of all the teams that are there now, I think they were probably the ones that people thought were the strongest. They're going to play against Portland. Portland had they'd beaten New York City FC, which was another team that beat Inter Miami. But you know, all these teams that advanced that we played have advanced to a further stage. So that tells us that we played against pretty decent teams. So, but I'm interested to see, Ricky, what's going to happen. We got Orlando versus Minnesota and Philadelphia Union versus the Timbers. Who do you think is going to win Orlando versus Minnesota, Ricky? I know you don't want to say it, but I think you're going to say it.
Hold on. Let me put it back right here. So you say Minnesota, Orlando. I'm gonna go with Orlando.
Yeah. You think you're gonna get to the final? You're with Kenneth now.
Yes,
You owe him beers, so
that's why I don't want to owe him more beers. I'm gonna go with Orlando. I think Orlando, they're playing really good.
They're playing at home.
It's a different team from last year.
Yeah.
I see that they're like really focused on getting to the final, and also it's a team from Florida, man. Come on, we gotta support our team from our state. You
don't feel the rivalry yet, right? You don't feel like
I feel it when they're gonna play against Miami, But if they're not playing against Miami, I will support them.
You'll support them. All right.
Yeah,
I hear you. But yeah, I think we haven't gotten to the stage where we hate that team yet, because they beat us the first game too. That's the worst thing. That's what kind of hurts. But I think eventually we'll get to the point where you're not even going to be able to mention Orlando.
I don't know. I'm not hardcore.
You're not that hardcore
hater of other teams.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about. I have to say, I see Orlando. They're playing at home as well, even though they don't have the fans, but they're playing literally,
and they're
right next to Orlando. So they definitely have a chance, man. I think Minnesota's beatable, and Orlando could be in the final. But the other group, the other teams are really good, and like we mentioned, Philadelphia Union's really, really good. They're one of the favorites since the beginning. And look at the Timbers, man. They advanced. They had lost against LAFC, if I wasn't mistaken. Orlando beat LAFC, which was one of the favorites.
Yeah.
They tied, and then they went to the penalties.
There it is. You can see the games they play.
But LAFC I thought they were going to go all the way because they were on fire, man. But they couldn't beat Orlando, and Orlando was able to come away with the penalty. So that's
there's a few teams that we thought they were going to make it to the final, but they didn't, Uncle Ed.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Like you said, Orlando's a big surprise. It's kind of funny that I said Cinderella because they're close to Disney and all that. Get it, Cinderella. So, see, that's when Peter would have been, he would have remarked like, oh, because he's a Disney fan. So
I know,
but that's what he gets for for leaving. But
look, I got a message here for you, Ed, from Spanish Bull.
Don't be rencorosa. All right, Spanish. You're right. It hurts you guys beat us, Spanish Bull.
We gotta support Florida teams,
But all right, we'll support you guys for now. All right.
All right, go ahead. So let's do our pick. Futboleros, tell me your picks. For the game. Who's gonna win Wednesday and who's gonna win Thursday? Come on, let's see. I want to read those comments.
Let's talk about we didn't say that, or who we thought was going to win between the Union and the Timbers. We were getting there, Ricky.
Oh, there you go. Philadelphia Union, Timbers. However, okay, Uncle Ed, who's going to win for you?
I think Philadelphia is going to be in the final. I think it's going to be Philadelphia, Orlando in the final. What about you, Ricky?
I'm going for Timbers, Portland.
You're going for Portland?
Yeah, I think they're going to win. I hope.
All right. I want to give a shout out to Spanish Bull, who he gave us a donation. It says, I'm going to help Inter to bring Falcao. Thank you, Spanish Bull, for supporting the show. That really helps us out. We appreciate, you doing that for us, man. You're the best. See, now you can buy a jersey at Kingswear, Ricky.
Yeah, that's right. Let me see, Uncle Ed. I'm trying to read, comments here. And some people, they agree with me. Some people, they say they cannot agree with me, like Julio Enrique, he says, cannot agree with Ricky this time. That's all right. Like I said, I don't feel that rivalry, I don't feel like I should hate other teams,
Yeah.
So but look, I support, it's like, in Ecuador, for example, if there's another team from Ecuador that is not my team, that is playing, an international tournament, I support them, even though it's not my team, because it's, my country. So I feel this time, this is from our state, we gotta support Orlando.
Yeah. The thing is, what's his name? Julio Enriquez is also saying that he's going to be rooting for Minnesota.
Yeah.
So
Let me
yeah,
see.
he's against.
Okay. Let me see. One word. It says we need to get about 4 or 5 someone's with Pizarro. Just kidding. Yeah, we need a little bit more.
Well, there is some hate. Look, Moped Thief says, I hate Orlando.
Oh man.
You see that? Moped Thief?
Yeah, but I don't wanna be the type of show or type of person, that spread hate, I don't like that.
That's true. Well, look, Alex Z, look, he said, Ed, all kidding aside, thanks for the hat and that bonus magnetic logo. Thank you for the whole FMTV team. So you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
Alex, let me see. Julio Cesar says, I'll be rooting for Minnesota. One World, it says, Ricky doing a great job in Peter C. Thank you, One World. My accent is not the best, but
I don't know. Some people think you sound sexy, man.
Yeah, that's only Judge Dredd.
Yeah, well, that's yeah. Maybe you don't want to sound sexy then.
Yeah, gonna be Philadelphia and Orlando. It says Judge Dredd.
Well, with me.
I have no.
Ricky think it's gonna be Timbers in the final.
Look, Spanish Bull. He has a situation at home. I have no more options. My wife is an Inter fan.
Oh man, he's in trouble then.
Yeah. Let me see what else.
That's gonna be a fight at home.
Hungry enough. Okay, let's see what it says. Judge Stray here. It says, I still think Orlando is hungry enough to win it, and the improvements under the manager are looking good. It's not luck. They are where they are. They got this guy, so they're doing really good. They're playing well. So
Oscar Pareja he's a good coach. That's why he went to Mexico. He was coach over here before. Also a great player. So they're doing really well, and it looks like they might win this tournament. There you go. I don't know, man. Well, we'll see.
Look, Uncle Ed, at least I got someone that agrees with me. You're a good man, Ricky. Spread love, not hate. There you go, Uncle Ed.
That's good. That's good.
All right, Uncle Ed. What else do we have to talk about? I mean, I'm still waiting for we read a few comments here that says, who's going to win. Are we going to...
who's going to be in the finals, what we're asking, guys.
Yeah, and the final.
Ricky says it's going to be Orlando versus the Timbers. I say it's going to be Orlando versus Philadelphia Union. We want to hear what you guys think, and we're going to read them out.
And Uncle Ed, I don't know if do we have any merchandise that we can give letters?
Aren't we gonna have that Inter Miami shirt to give away?
Inter Miami or Miami?
I mean the Miami United.
Yeah, but you want to use it for like today's show, or we wait till Tuesday?
Well, since we talked about Miami, you know what? Let's do it on Tuesday, guys. Tuesday will be better because hopefully it'll show up, and then Ricky could show it to you guys, and you guys could see. So listen to us on the Spanish show, 9:15 every Tuesday. We have that show en español, so no se lo pierdan. Watch us, even if you don't understand, you could still win.
You can learn Spanish with us.
You could learn, and you could still win something. So
let me see what else. Okay, Julio Enriquez says, I want to see Philly versus Minnesota at the final. Tired of seeing purple jerseys on the field.
Julio. He's a hater, that Julio says. But let me talk a little bit, Ricky, about the Fort Lauderdale Club de Fútbol. The game yesterday was postponed because one of the players came out positive. So to do the precautions, the team, they decided not to play. They postponed the game, and so they're not going to. They postponed that game for later on. I think they're going to wait. I'm not sure for a couple of weeks. We will find out by Tuesday. We'll let you guys know when that game's going to be played and when are they going to play their next game, because they were playing every week, but this kind of put a little a wrench in the engine because they won't be able to do that. So
yeah, it's going to change things a little bit. And also, on Tuesday we're going to have a player, right, from Fort Lauderdale FC.
Crossing my fingers, we should have a player from Fort Lauderdale Club de Fútbol. So be tuned in on that one for this in the Spanish show. We'll be talking to one of the players. I'm not going to say his name yet, but we'll announce it at least by Monday.
Okay. All right, Ed, we got a request here from a futbolero. Look, do a show in Polish or protest.
Protest. Oh man, I think I knew who that is. I was wondering who Moped Thief.
Yeah,
it's got to be our only Polish person, in Miami. It's got to be Ted Sikowski.
Yeah, probably it's Ted. But Ed, give me some time. I'm sure Ed will not be fit to the challenge. But
no, I'm not.
I'll try at least a sentence I can say in Polish.
There you go.
Welcome to Football Miami TV, something like that.
Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, Ricky. So we're looking forward to that. I think we're at the end of the show, guys. Did anybody put results?
Yeah, but I wanted to read this coming from One World. It says maybe it was a coach or assistant, Ed, not necessarily a player for Lauderdale FC. So
that's true. They did not say who it was.
So come on, Ed. Don't be spreading rumors like that, man. Come on.
Well, they did put it on, that somebody got the.
They didn't say that
positive. So
okay,
they didn't say who.
All right. Let me see. Spanish Bull agrees with me. Portland versus Orlando. Who else? We got. And let's put this one from a Spanish Bull. The score will be 1-2-0 Orlando, the champion.
Orlando, the champion. Look at that. Remember, against who? But he didn't say against who.
Yeah, he said against.
That was Timbers. He said Timbers. You're right.
Let me see who else. Give away. Look, One World. It says, "I will buy a Kingswear T-shirt if you want to give it away."
Oh, that's really nice.
That will be really nice. One World, thank you. What else? I think that's it, Uncle Ed.
Well,
I think they already want to go to bed, and the wifeys are saying, "Hey,
it's time to go." Hey,
time to go finish do the laundry.
Yeah, go wash the plates.
Yeah,
that's Ricky's got to go do dinner right now after the show.
I gotta do the dishes, Ed.
Okay.
For me, yeah.
I was one of those things, but guys, thank you for watching us here on YouTube. Don't forget that you can also listen to us in our podcast. We're in just about every podcast platform on the face of the earth, so you can't miss it. I always listen to the show when I go to work on Spotify, but you guys can listen to whatever platform you guys want. So be sure to do that, guys.
All right, Ed. Good night, futboleros. Thank you for hanging out.
Don't forget to like.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and send it to your mama, your grandma, your uncle, your cousin, everybody, so they can watch our videos. And, we can grow our community of futboleros here. And sorry if I messed up at the beginning. I always have to mess up. Right, Uncle Ed?
It's all good. Good seeing you guys. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
All right.
9:15 p.m. En vivo.
Good night, futboleros.
En español.
En español.